Casting. In an application, it's common to convert a value from one data type to another. One example is when you want to use a value from a text box and want to store the value in a variable. Changing a value from one type to another is called casting. There are two types of casting, implicit and explicit. Implicit conversion. Implicit conversion can be made automatically by the CLR as long as no information is lost during the cast. Implicit conversion allows loss of precision. Widening conversions are allowed, that is, going from a smaller data type to a larger data type. For instance, casting an int to a long. The other way around, a long to an int, is not permitted because loss of data is possible. The following table shows the widening conversions that are allowed. Explicit conversion. Explicit conversions require you to explicitly write code to do the conversion. This is done when conversion must be made and we accept that information potentially could be lost or produce an error. Beware that an explicit casting can produce an unexpected result. This type of casting can only be performed where it makes sense, such as converting from a long to an int. You cannot use it to convert from a string to an int, where the format of the data has to physically change. The system.convert class. You can do explicit conversions using the system.convert class in cases where implicit or explicit casting isn't possible. The class contains conversion methods such as to decimal, to int32, and to string. The Tryparse method. You can use the Tryparse method on the data type to see if conversion is possible. The method takes two parameters. The first is the value to parse, and the second is a variable that will contain the parsed value if the conversion succeeds. The second parameter must be passed in as an out parameter, which means that it can pass out a value from the method.